we just processed a challenging situation that happened right now, which was triggered by the fact that I interrupted something that Michal was saying, and this brought up some emotions for him, namely some anger and some confusion and some frustration.
It's okay.
I can say it again, there's no problem.
It's okay. I know, but it's fine.
You want me to
I'm
say
sorry.
it again?
No, I don't want to anything. It's okay. It's alright.
How do you feel right now?
I'm a bit, I don't know. A bit like put out of the flow that I was, and I don't like when that happens.
And what is that in terms of feeling? Annoyed? Hurt?
Yeah, I don't know.
Angry?
A bit maybe, yeah.
And frustrated?
Yeah.
Not being able to continue now.
Yes.
So, what is your need that is not being met right now?
I don't know.
Would it be a need for support?
No.
A need for respect?
No.
Could it be a need for self-expression?
I don't know. Yeah, now I don't really feel like doing this.
So this is a good example.
This is a good example. Yeah, this is challenging.
We're doing it right here on camera. But I really want to get to the core of it.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to support you in this. I would like to support you in this. And find out what is the need that is not being met, because you are clearly feeling frustrated and annoyed and hurt because you want to be in that flow of talking again, and me interrupting you triggered this emotional state for you. And I would like to go deeper within this with you and find what are the needs that are not being met right now, so that we can find a way to meet them together. So, ideally, what would happen now for you?
I don't know. Just go back to what we're doing.
Mm-hmm.
And that's it, really.
For you to go back to what you're doing, we can just
But
do
we're
it.
doing it, so it's not really. It's not really. That's why I'm saying I don't know if my needs are not met. I just got annoyed and angry with what you did, and it triggered this
So
annoyance.
So you're feeling annoyed and angry, and this was triggered by what happened before, and clearly there's a need that's not being met because you are feeling challenging emotions. And I would really like to connect with you through that and to find out what it is. If you're open for that.
Yeah.
I really do. I really do. I know. So, how I'm feeling right now, I'm going to share that with you. I'm feeling guilty And I'm also feeling a bit frustrated. I think it comes from the fact that I don't really know what else to do, to help you go through this. And I'm also feeling I'm feeling a lot of love for you because
Thank you.
yeah, I think it comes from the fact that I see you so vulnerable, and that always triggers a lot of love for you in me. How do you feel after I've shared this with you?
I don't know. Obviously. Alright.
This is one of Michal's favorite feelings. Alright? You're so cute. Are your feelings still similar to what you were
No.
feeling before?
No.
Are you still feeling disconnected?
A little, but not that much.
Is there in that disconnection still a will to connect with me?
Yeah.
I'm happy to hear that. I'm here to support you.
Thank you.
Do you still feel angry?
No. I feel confused. I don't know what we're doing in terms of recording and video, and this is still present in my head.
So you're feeling anxious because we are still recording a video, and does this anxiety come from the fact that you will have to edit it later on, and this is just becoming longer and longer and more to choose from?
Also, and I feel it doesn't really have a direction, any. So I feel a bit like, whoa, what are we doing? What is the value of this?
I see the confusion.
If we want to bring value, I don't know if maybe it's good to see an example of going through a challenging situation. I guess we'll figure it out. Yeah, but it's hard. It's hard for me also to do it on camera. Even if I know I can edit and do whatever, but
of course it's much more vulnerable.
Yes.
And I'm really feeling a lot of admiration for you for doing this on camera. Even if we don't know if we're gonna publish it or not, it's still very admirable.
Yeah, I don't really feel that. It's okay. No, but I think maybe it's a good time to continue to actually go back to what we were talking about. Maybe it's just my defense mechanism. But I feel okay, this anger is gone. It's not really there anymore.
As you could see from this demonstration, which was not planned at all, we are not, really experts in this. We're just experimenting. We're just seeing what works. I mean, I was so confused as well, so frustrated as I was trying to find my way to support Michal and to share what he was feeling with me. It's just about knowing that the tools are there, and just in that moment really trying your best to connect, even if you don't feel like it, even if you feel like, no, I just want to project my anger on this person and I just want to shut down. It's about trial and error, see what works, see how far you can go, stay compassionate for that person that you are doing it with, and be persistent. Even if you don't feel like sharing, it might be really useful. And remind yourself how good of a tool this can be, especially if you've tried it before and if it worked for you, because it is what Michal was saying, it really brings us closer together, and I really believe that it can work for you and for everyone else that might want to try it.
We hope that you found this useful and that it answered your question, Bruno. If you guys have any questions at all, just please ask. We are super curious to hear from you.
Yeah, we're always very happy to get your feedback and to be able to talk about things that are helpful for you and that can inspire you.
And we'll see you next time. Bye!